Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shane here in the Vulgar Display Gaming Studios, and I'm joined with.
Hobby.
Hey, Javi, what's going on? How's your week been, brother?
Uh, it's been pretty insane. Especially just for like the start of the month. Uh, Power Trip is possibly back, and that brought a big ass smile on my face when I first saw it. I was
I
just like,
saw
ooh.
that. I saw that they did a Fugitive played a special set, and then they were the secret guests. And if anybody doesn't know who Fugitive is, so it's the guitarist from Power Trip. He started a new band with members of Creeping Death, Scourge,
Yes, ANS.
and ANS.
Yeah.
And we were fortunate enough to, again, we saw them once. They were fucking great. We hope they go on a bigger tour. But we hope they pull double duty. How sweet would that be, bringing the rest of the dudes from Power Trip, the Power Trip Fugitive show? What do you think?
Imagine Power Trip, Fugitive, and Creeping Death all in one lineup.
That
That'd
would
pretty
be,
sick.
it's all the members right there. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be fucking awesome. I mean, it's not unheard of because well, Mike Muir from Suicidal Tendencies, he's done Suicidal Tendencies Infectious Groove shows. So some bands, they will do double duty, you know, and they're young enough to do that.
Yeah, I think Into Arma and Artificial Brain also like pulled something off like that too. But anyway, just
No,
the
that's
fact that
awesome.
like Power Trip, finally kind of got back together. They didn't say if they're back together. We're only speculating because, you know,
Even
one
if
other
they,
band does like
yeah.
one other band does like a 5 band set or 5 song set and just do a secret set like that.
Well,
Cool.
even if they do just one-off shows or like special festival appearances, that would be cool. I mean, honor Riley in that way, you know, R.I.P.
Yeah.
You know,
Blake has said that he has written like pretty much an album worth of Power Trip material that he would like to do. So he was just kind of hoping for a AC/DC kind of moment. And this would probably be it.
but
You know.
I mean, the Fugitive vocalist, I forget his name, is really good. I think he covered it great.
Not only is he good on Fugitive, but his other band Scourge, also one of my favorite records, came out earlier this year. It was really well done. And Fugitive and Power Trip sound different enough to like they can so coexist if that were the case. So I'm more than down for it. You know.
Oh, that would be great. So we'll keep an eye on that. And here's to the future of hoping to see Power Trip if you haven't seen him. I was fortunate enough to see him, and you never did.
Fortunate. I know.
I got to see him at least 3 times, so it was great.
Let this be a lesson to all of you. If your favorite band or any band that you want to see comes to your town, do not wait. You must just go see them because you may never know. I think for Shane, it was he was like, oh, every time I die tours all the time, I'm gonna watch it.
And then I missed them. Yep, I never got to see them. That was a band I wish I would have been able to see. So anyway, there was that. There was also some exciting news. Mortal Kombat's getting a new character, Quan Chi.
Quan Chi, and he looks pretty sick. There's definitely a lot of different things he's done in the past that have been brought up, but some new things too, which is pretty neat. His trailer was revealed earlier this morning, and towards the end of the trailer, if you guys stuck around and looked at it, what is it, Peacemaker, right? Peacemaker?
Yeah, Peacemaker's in it. Yep.
Yeah, and fully voiced by John Cena. So it's cool that they brought pretty much everybody who voiced or played them live to voice their own character.
Homelander's not out yet, right?
Homelander's not out, but I think they already confirmed that Anthony Starr is not doing his voice.
What? Wow,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, so they're gonna probably just do what they did with the Terminator and just find the voice alike. Unfortunately, but it is what it is.
He probably wanted a lot of money.
I'm sure.
So that's cool. Mortal Kombat 1's pretty fun. I still have yet to get it, but you've been playing it. We should do some gameplay with that sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of a character crisis, so expect some streams for me like trying to discover a new character because Smoke isn't cutting it anymore.
Really? What's he doing?
Yeah.
Just dropping the ball here and there.
I just feel like sometimes I can't open people up anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the game's still fun, and there's a lot of fun characters in the game, so I'm sure I'll find somebody.
And then here's another fun thing that we just saw that everybody saw was coming. This coming weekend, so when this coming weekend on December 8th, I believe, Kiss will be playing their last 2 shows in New York. And they already just said Kiss will be continuing on as Avatar. So basically, they're going to have a high-end Kiss cover band going on. We already knew this. I mean, we knew Kiss was never going to go away. I mean, it's understandable. Kiss has been around for 50 fucking years. So it's just curious who they're probably going to hire great musicians. So that, you know what? That could be very exciting. If they hire some cool musicians like that take over and do a whole new era of Kiss, I'd be stoked for it. I know you don't care for Kiss. I absolutely fucking love Kiss. You have to at least give them with their longevity.
Oh yeah, no, I give them their credit. You know, they influence a lot of my favorite bands like Death Angel, so I'm not gonna you know, be that guy.
So anyway, we all saw that Kiss was coming. Never gonna go away. I meant they are gonna be here. It's gonna be a new iteration of Kiss, so we'll see how that pans out. As well as on to more gaming stuff. We have, Street Fighter 6 is doing a crossover with Spy Family, the anime?
Oh, yeah. So they did a little, Studio Wit, who's the studio that also does the show. They did, a little, clip of her, Yor fighting Chun-Li. It was pretty neat. Looks pretty nice. I guess it's like a collab for maybe a skin for Chun-Li. Maybe she'll look like Yor or something. Who knows? But the trailer was really cool. And then another thing, Street Fighter 6, the third skins for the main characters
They
came
just
out,
dropped, and I saw you were
yeah.
doing the you did a stream on that. Been pretty fun.
Yeah,
I watched
Ken
a
looks
little
real
bit of it.
neat.
Yeah.
For some reason, everybody's complaining about how tight his pants are, but
Zangief looks stupid in his little suit.
Dude, I like his glasses. It's funny because when you do when you start the match and you start moving his face around, his glasses move too, and
Oh, that's kind of cool.
people do some really stupid shit. But the character skins for both my characters for Ken and Cammy, especially Cammy, I like the hood that she wears. It's real fucking nice. I think I'm never gonna take it off unless they come up with something else nice. What I am hoping is they make they used to do these Monster Hunter collab skins in Street Fighter 5. I hope they come back because I love Monster Hunter, and just being able to fight in those armor sets would be pretty cool.
Dude,
and then for more video game stuff, we got that new trailer for Fallout, the show, right?
Yeah, I was actually looking something up. Oh, dude, it is him. I knew it was him. I was like, oh, who the fuck is it? So, I actually really like this actor. I never knew his fucking name. Walton Goggins? You know what I'm talking about? He was, how do you say, let's see.
Well, what shows was he in?
He was in a lot of shit. He's in, Hateful Eight. He was he's just in a lot of shit. Just literally Google his name and you see him. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, so he's in the trailer?
Yeah, he's in Justified. He's in, he's playing one of the, dudes with no nose as a ghoul. He's playing a ghoul peacemaker.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought the trailer looked phenomenal. From what I've seen so far, it looks great. The Brotherhood of Steel's in it. They're walking around in their suits of armor. You have their VTOLs, their vertical takeoff, helicopter things, and then you had the big Brotherhood of Steel ship. It looks really badass. There were some monsters. There was this big crab with fucking fingers in its mouth. Did you see that?
Yeah. Amazon
cool.
Really has been pushing it with their exclusive shows. There was Jack Ryan. Invincible just finished their mid-season finale, and that was also really damn good. Amazon shows are really good. I'm excited. I'm not super big into Fallout. I did like New Vegas, but I am excited. I do want to watch it.
Speaking of which, on a quick side note, real quick, did you know that Robert Kirkman's being sued, and there's a whole big lawsuit going on with the artist who drew, I think, a lot of issues of Invincible, saying that he's a part co-creator, and he created Invincible. Did you see that?
Oh, I thought that was settled already. I thought that's why
No,
season 2 got greenlit.
It's still going on, apparently.
Oh.
Because there was some kind of verbal agreement that he was supposed to get money from the show. And I guess that's why it took so long for the show to go about. But then...
Yeah, that I do remember.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman's saying that he hired him as a contractor. contracted out, and then gave him bonus money for some MTV thing or something a while back. So we'll see how that goes. I think they're going back to court and whatnot. So.
Yeah. So this is a pretty big note, guys. Whenever you decide to do a collab on something, whether
Get everything
it's a
written
comic
down
or
and read.
everything written down or at least spoken in words. So I'll do this right now. Let's do this right now, Shane. All right, Morgan Slayer Gaming. I will not screw you over in any way. All right.
Same here. I will not
together.
either. This will be recorded, and everybody sees this is going on. And then in 10 years from now, we'll be fighting each other
I'll
over.
fight you to the death.
Yeah, over our fucking T-shirt sales that sold like 3 shirts. Like,
Meet me at Niagara Falls, you little shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We're gonna fight on a fucking boat. To the death.
Because we're sure as shaking off. You know what I'm
Oh, dude,
saying?
Oh, we're gonna be like that last boss fight in Metal Gear Solid 4.
I mean, we might as well become Minecraft streamers at this point, and we'll. You know what? Fuck you,
Minecraft
Javi.
metal
I'm
streamers.
gonna go become a metal Minecraft streamer, get all that children money, and that's it, dude. You're done. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Anyway, moving on now. We got the new Godzilla Kong trailer came out. It looks weird. A weird Godzilla Kong team up buddy thing.
Yeah, I was never a fan of these American Godzilla movies. I mean, some of them are cool, but most of the time, like, if you tell me which ones are better, the Japanese ones are. Especially, I think the new one, Minus, has been getting like crazy good reviews.
I'm gonna do a separate video on that. Maybe once you see, we'll do another whole thing on it. But that's my movie of the year. Godzilla -1 was fucking phenomenal. The way they did the humans in that movie and brought the human connection to it was way better than any of the other Godzilla movies. The most recent ones where you saw just Godzilla fighting in the background and then you had just humans running around doing bullshit. This was fucking humanity. Like, post-World War II Japan, they're getting fucked even harder. And they're like, guys, we've been fucked. Now we're getting fucked by this big lizard thing. We have to do something about it. And it's just, I'm not going to do any spoilers. It just so good, and it's subbed. It really drew me into the movie. At first going into it, I thought it was gonna be dubbed, and I was like, this is gonna be fucking stupid. Like that was in my head. I was like, I really hope it's not dubbed. I can't get into dubbed shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dub live action shows or movies, I do not like watch. I'll watch it in its original language.
Well,
Animation is one thing, but like live action, it has to be like its native.
For me, it's the whole thing too. Like, take for example a new Napoleon movie coming out. They're supposed to be French, but they're all speaking fucking English. That takes me out of the movie. I'm like, they weren't speaking this. Same with the newest Predator movie. Did you watch that one with the Native Americans?
That's you're talking about that movie on what was that? Hulu, right?
Yeah. I couldn't get into it. You have?
Oh, really?
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I liked it a lot.
Dude, you had them speaking their native tongue and then English right after, and it took place in the 1700s. That took me out of the movie. I was like, I can't get into this.
Yeah.
I can't get into this. It's pick a fucking lane. It's either they're all going to be speaking in their native tongue or they're all going to be speaking in English. You can't fucking just throw in Native American words and then English. That threw me out of it. I was like, this is stupid. 1700s. Yeah. No, none of them even met. It was before the fucking, anybody came over there to colonize them. I'm just saying, like, it pulled me out of the movie so much where they're like, Tom or fucking something, and then say something in Native American. I'm like, this is stupid. So, bringing it back around, this movie was so fucking great because you had really good Japanese actors. This was a Shin Godzilla era. That was the style of Godzilla with the kind of more chubbier face, I guess. The old school 50s one where he's that like real chunky, he's big fat. He's just like, brrr. Fucking awesome. I loved it. This was so fucking good. Can't wait for you to see it so we could talk about it. I want to see it again.
Of that, yeah, Jacob Bannon did like a pretty cool Godzilla like art piece. If you guys want to check that out, he does all the art for his own band, and he does like some side art every once in a while.
Really?
And like the art for Godzilla is really sick.
Who is this?
Jacob Bannon from Converge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he does all the art. I remember watching when we went and saw him. He had all the screen prints and everything there.
Yeah.
Very expensive, but cool shit.
Yeah, I mean, I paid good top dollar for that shit.
I know. Oh,
Personally.
did you get a screen?
I did not.
I
That's,
know.
that's
They were
why I fucked
expensive.
up
They were
on,
like $200 a print. I was like, ooh.
I know. If I had the cash back then, but I think I was too drunk to actually buy anything else because I think I bought some merch.
That was the Metal and Beer Fest.
It was a Metal Beer Fest.
We were pretty
yeah,
hammered.
We were pretty fucked up. We drank a lot. A lot.
Way too much.
Way too much. It was fun though.
I know. What new albums came out this week, Javi?
So a couple of really fun ones. The new Cobra Spell album. It's like part rock, part hard rock. You know, if you like, you know, the sleazy metal stuff from back in the day, you know, that's your thing. Sonia Anubis, who used to be in Crypta, this was her other band that she had with Crypta, but I guess she couldn't do both Crypta and Cobra Spell anymore. So she decided, and like what I was really terrified about, which I'm glad didn't happen. So once she left Crypta, like her own band, she's pretty much like the only original member now. But now she's got like new members to fill in her lineup, and their debut album, which came out Friday, it was really good. It's really nice. So I'm glad she made a good call. And both Crypta and Cobra Spell are able to exist at the same time, so that's really nice.
Nice. I'll definitely have to check it out. That's pretty good. And then what else came out?
Full of Hell and Nothing. Full of Hell have done like 3 collab albums now. So this is for this year alone. And
so this was a collab between the two bands.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Full of Hell and Nothing. And yeah, it's really nice. Very doomy. With a lot of shoegaze filled in, and we even get some clean vocals from Full of Hell singer Dylan.
And that's
which is something I never expected.
Yeah, that's rare.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll definitely have to check that out too. See, that's the thing. I as you guys have seen, we've been doing these album polls every day. You know, I at least been doing 1 or 2, and I've been going through a lot of Hobbies albums because between the two of us, we have like fucking I think 12 or 1300 albums. Stupid amount of albums. And he has a lot more obscure shit than I do, and I just found a new band, Iron Age. They were cool. I never heard of them. They're a Texas band.
Oh, you didn't know Iron Age?
I didn't know Iron Age.
So Iron Age is basically what Power Trip has always referred to themselves as their little their big brother, because they're both from the same Texas scene. And the drummer for Power Trip was actually a guitar player for that band. And the singer for Iron Age is also the singer for Eternal Champion. So you probably wouldn't be able to tell because like the vocal style was completely different at that time.
Damn.
But yeah, some old school crossover thrash from Texas.
Great. It was fucking
real
great.
fucking good. I'm glad you checked that out. That's
awesome. I fucking loved it. Well, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, of course I did. I watch all our videos, guys.
Good.
I'm listening.
Good. Just making sure.
And then Paradise Lost.
They re-recorded their album.
Yes, their album Icon.
Nice.
Unfortunately, and this is because most labels are fucking evil.
Yeah.
Their old label decided when they recorded that album, their old album was like, "Hey, we're not giving you any royalties off of this." So the only way they were gonna make money off that album now was like to re-record it, and they did, and they tried their best to keep it, the way it closely resembles the old one. Obviously, it's not gonna be the same because that was fucking like plus 20 years ago.
Yeah, but hopefully they made the production quality a little bit better. I want to listen to it.
Yeah. Paradise Lost is a really sick band, so I'll definitely check it out.
Nice. And this past week, real quick, or is there anything else album-wise?
There was a couple other albums. The new EP by Orbit Culture. I'm pretty sure you heard that one, right?
Those 3 songs were so good.
So
I really liked. What was the song? The Change one? No. Was it the We Will March On or some shit? Like I'm saying, like, I really liked them, but I can't name any of the songs. I forgot.
I think it was While We Serve, right?
While We Serve. Yes, that one is really cool. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Orbit Culture, Swedish band, Swedish death metal band.
Swedish death groove kind of. I don't know. They're kind of hard to pinpoint.
Metalcore kind of. They're really cool.
Yeah, they're kind of like. It's kind of hard to put them in one genre, honestly. They kind of got a lot of stuff going on. Sometimes they sound like Testament, Metallica-ish, and then sometimes they sound like Gojira-ish.
Have you seen them yet?
I have not.
I saw them at Aftershock last year. They are coming back around in, I think, February. with
Well,
Avatar.
Machine Head, right? Machine Head, right?
Machine Head. Machine Head and
Yes.
Avatar? No.
Oh, Fear Factory.
Fear Factory. Machine Head and Fear Factory. That'd be a cool tour. February.
Yeah.
that
I
it?
think that's pretty much all I listen to, really.
Nice, nice.
There's some really cool shit. So don't expect too much of these new album recommendations from December, because December is usually like a dead zone for like metal bands. They don't like release anything in December.
True.
At least like more the mainstreamish.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Well, we'll see. We're gonna do a little roundup of the videos and fucking the movies, the TV shows, the musics, all that stuff. Our favorite live shows of the year. That'll be some fun stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
Real quick though, you went to see Alex Burns Red this week, didn't you?
oh yeah. It was my first time finally catching him, because every time I wanted to watch him, I already had tickets for another show. You know, media overload. Up yeah.
That's like the story of our life, where there's 4 shows on the same night. It's like, fuck, which one are you going to?
I'll never forget the 2 years ago where I had tickets for God's Hate. It was God's Hate. It was Exhumed, and what else? What else did I have?
I remember.
I had
that.
like 3 bands or 3.
And you
tickets.
totally forgot.
I
Like
totally
they were all
forgot.
on the same night.
They were all the same day, so thankfully I made it work out. I think System of a Down. It was System of a
Oh,
Down.
that's right. That's
So
right.
what I did is I went to the Exhumed. I think Exhumed also played on Thursday in Santa Ana, so I switched the ticket for that. And then I gotta watch God's Hate on Friday. And then
And you
like
went to- wait,
thankfully they
you
still
went-
had tickets for System.
You went with
And
us,
so-
right? We went together, right?
Oh, was it the opposite way? Or was it? Oh, it was Friday. Yeah, Friday we watched
You
System.
went. You went. Yeah, you went to the Friday show. I went to the Saturday show.
No, we went to the same show.
Did we?
Yeah.
Man.
Anyway.
Anyway,
that
I'm
shit-
usually
that shit
hammered.
sucks. But anyway, it was cool because Crystal Lake is a Japanese metalcore band.
Yeah,
They
they're real
haven't
cool.
visited the States since COVID, so
They do have an American singer now, though.
yeah, they have an American singer. I think it was like left from a band called Left to Suffer.
Yeah.
I think every member of that band left except the guitar player like a couple of months ago.
It's
So that's kinda
unfortunate.
surprising.
The original singer, Crystal Lake, he had some kind of illness. He can't
Oh.
sleep at all.
That's another thing I want to talk
Yeah.
about. I'll talk about Rio Kinoshita in a little bit. Actually, no, I'll just mention it now. Rio Kinoshita does have another band. If you guys have watched Vinland Saga, and you've heard like the opening theme songs for
Is this
both seasons.
No, not Junkie XL. No, what's his
No, no.
thing? What is it?
No, it's
know who you're
Survive
talking
Said the Prophet. I think that's what the band was called.
So I think Matt Heafy has a show on Sirius XM, and I think he's played some of his stuff, so I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, they played the guitar player for that band. No, not the guitar player. The singer for that band. He made a new band with Rio, the old vocalist for Crystal Lake, and now they have a new band called Gnosis, and it's some really heavy metalcore. So.
But again,
definitely check that out if you
it
haven't.
sucks because I was reading about why he had to leave Crystal Lake.
Oh yeah, because like Crystal Lake was going to do a bunch of tours,
And he can't do
obvious-
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
he can't tour. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm not sure if he has like this thing that's similar to what the original vocalist of Candlemass had. Because it's the same thing where you're super fatigued all the time, you can't sleep. Like, anyway, that shit sucks.
Yeah,
But
that shit does suck.
touring in general is just bringing up to touring. Did you see what you know the guitarist Bumblefoot?
Yeah.
Did you see what he just said? His whole take on the current state of touring, where he said basically bands are just traveling
bands are.
t-shirt
yeah,
salesmen.
No, he's definitely right,
It sucks.
because not only does physical media, you make no money off physical media, you don't make money off streaming, you make money off merch. That literally is it.
He did make a point where it's like it's cool because you can release an album out of your house to the world. You can release whatever you want now from the comfort of your own home. But to make money off that is a lot harder now. Especially even like just take for example what we're doing. There's a billion people on YouTube doing the same shit we're doing.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's harder to get fucking monetized, make money off this shit now. Being in a band, touring band, playing out of your own area code. That's the challenge now.
Yeah.
All that money, we have friends that are in bands. Our good friend in Mortal Wound, Matthias, he's just telling me basically he he kind of gets to travel for free at this point, which is cool. They did a whole European tour. He came back with some money. He was just like, it was cool. He didn't come back with much, but he got a free vacation out of it pretty much. Got to play a bunch of cool gigs. That's about what it comes down to. You still need a regular job. All of these bands have, like, some of them have regular fucking jobs and then tour, you know? Like, you work at a bar or do something where you can just take off a few weeks.
Yeah,
because that's all you can do.
Streaming, and he has his radio segment too. So,
and I think Trivium's a lot bigger, and as well as he's going into game scoring, and he's got a few movie scores coming up too.
Yeah, I think Ben Weinman from Dillinger also has a couple going on. But yeah, some bands even like they grow their own coffee. They do. There's so many bands that do a lot of different things in order to like just get by.
It's hard to survive strictly off your music. It's not like it was back in the day. With the advent of the internet, as wonderful as it is, and it connects us, brings us together, streaming has just ruined profits. People pirate shit. People just stream things. You don't really buy albums anymore. Music videos are kind of a waste of money, let's face it. Like, bands don't release music videos like they used to back in the day. Bumblefoot also was talking about how, I guess, to even advertise your album in a store, it was like, he said it was $500 a month just to put your album on display for people to buy it. And he's like, times that by 10,000 stores a month, it's a lot of money that's eating into your revenue.
Yeah, advertisement, like, you see those billboards and stuff on the freeways, that shit costs money. Real big money. Speaking of the whole streaming thing, Sony or PlayStation just announced that a couple of Discovery TV shows that they had on their PlayStation Store, even if you bought it, they're removing it. So even if you spent money already, you're losing all that shit. So that's another reason why streaming is the devil.
Why?
There's literally some movies where they're not on any streaming service. They haven't been reprinted in years. There's no way to watch it. So the only way is to fucking find it or pirate it or something. That's literally the only ways to do things now, and it sucks. So that's why I always say, physical media is king.
There is
there's nothing you can do about this. I'm gonna keep this for the rest of my life.
There is I think, speaking of video games and how old video games are getting now, I think there was a collaborative effort where certain games are like DRM free. They hit the how do you say, the time limit where they could charge for it, and you could just download them for free. It's a preservation movement of just old media and everything, and I think that's what's going to start happening to happen. There's so much media out there, it's fucking crazy. A lot of the shit's just getting lost. How do you even stay up to date with things? We've talked about it before with media overload. There's so much TV, there's so many movies, there's so much music. Games. It's just hard. So things do get lost. Where there's some cult classics where you're like, wow, this should have been a lot bigger. But either if they didn't market it correctly, or it didn't get picked up, until you have things taking off later,
Yeah, some things don't pick up till way later. Like Cynic, everybody hated Cynic when they came out, but now everybody loves them. Yeah, because they were just ahead of their time.
But they never got their credit where it was due, and they never got. I think they should have been a lot bigger. There's a lot of things that could have been a lot bigger. Yeah. But moving on now, we have another movie thing. Talking about Dune Part 2 finally. Is that getting a release, or they're just doing
They just did like a little poster of the new characters, that are gonna come out
and everything. Yeah, what's her name? Zendaya actually gonna have like more than 5 lines of dialogue in this movie?
It looks like she is a lot more prominent in this one. So yeah.
I mean, they had her like in the trailer, like she was gonna be a big deal, and she was in that movie for like 5 minutes. I was like, all right, what the fuck,
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's a lot more scenes with her in this one. So
do you ever read any of the books?
I read some of it, and that's why I wanted to check out the movie, because I heard it was good. I think you were literally the only one who was like, yeah, it's all right. But everyone was telling me like, oh, it's a masterpiece, And then like, I was gonna watch the first one because the second one was supposed to come out like last month, but it got delayed till next year. So
Did
I
you
have
watch
some time
the
to watch
first one?
I have not.
You never watched the first one?
No,
I even watched it.
No, I know it's.
Dude, how do you do not have an excuse? This shit's been out for a long time. You better go fucking watch it.
No, I
Not
know
trying
it's
to.
on the.
I'm not trying to spoil things, but yeah, they made Zendaya a bigger deal than she was, and she fucking didn't say shit in this movie.
Yeah, I'll get on that. I know it's on the streaming service now,
I don't know.
so
It kind of dragged on to me. There's some things I didn't like about it. Whatever, you know.
yeah.
I've gotten like, there's very few movies where it's just recently that I don't pick apart. But Godzilla, to me, that was a masterpiece. I thought the new Godzilla movie was fucking perfect.
Yeah,
Again,
I'm excited.
I
I'm
can't.
excited to watch it.
Like the entire movie, to me, it didn't drag, and it was sad. Like there were some genuinely sad parts in that where you're like, fuck, that sucks. And then the parts with Godzilla, it was Godzilla doing Godzilla things with the traditional dun 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 dun, you know, like the dun, 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 like the fucking Godzilla fucking music, and you're like, yes, destroy that building, yes, Godzilla, Godzilla, yeah, yeah, you know. It was cool. Anyway, doing things. It's coming out in March, so you have fucking time.
I've got another thing.
What's
So
going on?
one of my favorite mangas is finally getting an adaptation, and we were just talking
Is
about
it
it
a
like a
fucking
couple days ago.
Yeah, what is it? Fucking
It's
and then you got what, your tennis one?
Oh, that one got announced too. A blue, what's it?
Just tennis,
Blue
basketball,
Box,
love,
Blue Box.
blue
Yeah,
box,
Blue Box. So they
basketball,
both got anime adaptations.
tennis, love.
Yeah. So if on Netflix they have a show called Devilman Crybaby, and this studio that is also animating Dandadan, they're also the studio that animated the new Scott Pilgrim show on there. And so if you really dug those two, and if you haven't watched them, please do, because Devilman Crybaby is really fucked up, and the Scott Pilgrim TV show is like really funny and like stays true to both the movie and the comic books in its own way.
I need to check that out.
Yeah, it's really good, dude. Only 8 episodes too, so
there's so much.
not much of a
shit
time
going
sink.
on. Yeah,
I know.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
check it out. And
Yeah,
then let's keep going on. What else do we have? Nothing else. Nothing exciting happened to you?
No. Oh, actually,
We
the Game
did?
Awards. Oh, actually, no. Grand Theft Auto.
That's coming on Tuesday. The trailer. Not much
Yes.
to talk about.
I mean, yeah, but like the fact that we're finally getting it after, because like that game has survived like 3 console generations.
It's
so
insane.
It's
Game was
it's a
printing,
PS3 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was printing fucking money for so long, where they didn't even need to make this. They didn't even need to make this. Rockstar was like, we didn't need to make this.
Yeah.
We didn't. It was making so much fucking money.
Yeah.
And
There's still plenty of people still playing Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
I played Grand Theft Auto Online for maybe like a few hours. I just couldn't get into it. I guess I didn't have friends to play with it. Nobody wanted to play with me.
Yeah, nobody likes metalheads, dude.
No.
Grow up.
no.
I'll grow your metalheadness. No, but I love the camera's out of focus. Oh, there you go.
Mine was?
Like, yeah, fucking Grand Theft Auto Online, so much fun. There was just so much shit to do: racing, heists, death matches. There were so many things to do, and it was just never a dull time. Especially the main game itself is also really fucking good. I love the main campaign. So I'm really excited for whatever they're gonna show us on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. And then
Yeah.
real quick, there was something else I wanted to talk about, because you were talking about Grand Theft Auto, and I completely forgot what I wanted to interject with. Damn it, you ruining things.
I wouldn't be me without ruining things.
I know, it was like on the tip of my tongue. Anyway.
Oh, they showed off a new trailer for The Boys. That was also really cool.
Oh, I still have yet to watch that. I'll have to check that out. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty gory, pretty good.
You
Love
read
The
the comic,
Boys.
right?
I finished. No, I have the first 2 books. I need to finish reading. But I finished watching Gen V. Did you watch Gen V?
I have not.
What? Gen V was really good. So Gen V
Media
was
overload,
good.
dude. There's just so much shit to watch.
Yeah. Granted, if anybody sees me or anybody watching this, I watch a lot of my shit at work. On breaks. On breaks. Breaks only. I'm only watching shit on breaks.
Oh, okay. I sometimes go in early in the morning, just to like watch shit before all the head honchos show up.
Nice. And
Yeah.
real quick, we want to do a rundown this week. The Game Awards will be taking place on the 8th I believe, or was it the 7th?
The 7th.
The 7th. And we're just going to go through some quick categories that we think and some predictions that we think are going to win. We're going to start off with, let's see, who do you think is going to take Game of the Year, Javi?
So out of all the nominees, I think the one game that has the highest chance is probably Zelda. Just because, like, me as a person who has played the game, I love the fuck out of it. It was just hard for me to put it down. Like, my Switch was like collecting dust. I actually bought a new
Damn.
Switch just because it was a Zelda Switch.
Yeah, I know. We still need to even beat Mario Wonder. I'm surprised that that's even on there.
I'm surprised too.
I mean, because what
Mario...
you got. Let's see. Let's break this down real quick. Alan Wake 2, a game that came out 13 years ago. The original. Alan Wake 2 is really good. I've been doing a playthrough for it. I need to beat that. Baldur's Gate 3, I've played. It's great. It's a very long game. That game was in like early fucking access for a long time.
I remember that.
Yeah, Marvel Spider-Man 2, you beat it. You said it was fun.
Yeah, I loved it too.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4, don't get me wrong, it's fucking great. They added a lot of shit to it, a lot of quality of life improvements, but still, that's not a new game to me. I mean, I guess you could say it's a game because it's a remake, not a remaster.
Yeah,
so they
it's a remake. So it definitely is a new game.
So yeah, technically. So this is tough, I would say, to be honest. And then Mario Wonder, we've been playing, it's fun. But I don't see that as a contender at all.
I do. If it wasn't for the terrible boss fights, the boss fights are
they're boring. But, yeah, I see it being, to me personally, between Zelda, Resident Evil, and Alan Wake. That's me. My pick that I think's gonna win, I'm gonna go in left field and I'm gonna say Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake's gonna take it. That story is just fucking phenomenal. The amount of detail they put into everything, the new storyboards and everything. It is a fun game. It is a narrative game. That is a movie. That is a TV show. That is a work of art all wrapped into one, with live action scenes blended into it. So that's my take. I think Alan Wake too. What do you think?
Wow, you know what? A real side note. That's actually like maybe the first time in a while I heard you like break down the game like that in the way you just did. Because usually you're like, oh yeah, the game's good, or like, oh no, this game's terrible. That's the first time I ever seen you like break down like this. So I think, yeah, wow.
I mean, I have yet to beat it. I'm a few hours into it still.
Yeah, but the fact that it gave you that impression,
yeah, it's so good.
Insane.
Like it has me hooked. Like I need to get back into it. But anyway,
so for me, now I haven't played all the games on this list. But for me, it's between Resident Evil 4
and Zelda.
Or Zelda. Yeah, just because Resident Evil 4 remake, like, it's just like, not only is it just a love letter to the original.
Yeah, it's great.
The quality of life improvements are also good. Like the original is a masterpiece. Don't get me wrong, but a masterpiece for its time.
Yeah.
Now this new one is a masterpiece of this time. It is that good. It is like the epitome of like third-person shooters. This is how third-person shooters should be, especially survival horror, a genre that kinda is making its way back here. Kinda. But like all these remakes, Resident Evil remakes have been pretty good, but this one is easily the best one. From the gameplay to like the story, the
and the
voice
new
acting.
cutscenes, everything.
New cutscenes.
Quick side note, real quick. It's kind of funny. I have another monitor TV up here, and there's like some streamer, big streamer going on. He's literally breaking down the Game Awards. I'm just watching him like, dude, we're going through the same shit right now. I thought that was funny.
We're breaking the Matrix.
Yeah, we're he's a content leech at this point. I won't even shout him out because he's a fucking content leech. Because right now we were talking about this before he. I just left it on the back.
Fucking poser. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 or Zelda, because those are the games I've enjoyed the
most would you pick
this year. Between those two, I
like
think Spider-Man 2. Yeah, those two.
So I played all of these games except for Spider-Man and Zelda, so I can speak to four of them.
Yeah, I can speak about 3 of them too. I love Spider-Man. The fact that we got 2 love letters for Spider-Man in the same year is pretty crazy with the Miles Morales movie and this game. They were both really fucking sick. But my problem with the Spider-Man 2 video game is that like it hasn't really changed that much from the first one, like gameplay wise. They did make it harder to heal, which is good, and like the story and stuff was really cool. But I think the game that does that formula of superhero game better is still the Arkham series, and so it doesn't beat
Arkham-
and it doesn't beat Arkham City, and it doesn't beat Arkham Knight.
Those,
so,
those Batman games were so good.
yeah.
Like those were like I beat all of those. I played the shit out of all of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the next category. We're not gonna go through every single one. We just
Yeah, we're
picked
gonna just
out
go through
4.
like
Best fighting game, Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 is gonna take it.
yeah.
I don't
Not
even
only-
know what God of Rock is.
Yeah, it's like a
Anime one.
no, it's like a music fighting game kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a rhythm game than an actual fighting game.
But
So I
what
don't
the
know why
hell's-
that one's on there.
Yeah, what the hell's Pocket Bravery?
That's also a new fighting game. It's like an indie one.
Ah.
I saw Justin Wong play it. It looks pretty fun.
All Star Brawl looked pretty fun.
All Star Brawl. What was that one
The
again?
Nickelodeon Smash.
Oh yeah. So I bought the first one, and I did not like it.
Mm.
There was no voice acting, first of all, which is dumb. Like Nickelodeon definitely has the money
Yeah.
for that shit.
Yeah.
And then second, it felt too much like Smash. Like it's okay to
Really?
be like a Smash game, but like don't be a Smash like 1-to-1. You know, like try
Yeah.
and be your own thing. Like PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale was also like a Smash clone, but it stood out in its own way. There was also Rivals of Ether that stood out in its own way. But people have been saying this is much better. There's a lot of different things, and there's actual voice acting this time around.
Yeah.
So
For
that's
this
neat.
category, excuse me, I see it being split down the middle between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. 'Cause
nah,
Mortal
I don't
Kombat-
think so at all. I
Really?
think Street Fighter 6. Yeah, Mortal
No,
Kombat.
I say if there's any contender to be either
Oh.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Street Fighter is
Yeah.
definitely going to take it, but you have two
Yeah.
legendary series, you know. But
So
Street
if
Fighter's
Mortal
more
Kombat
popular.
takes it, it's probably because just of sales. Because Mortal Kombat, those NRS games always make money, the most money out of any fighting game. But as far as an actual like good fighting game, it's Street Fighter 6. Because not only it has good online, it's crossplay, it's got like nothing missing in its like tutorial systems or anything. And you know, it's not a lot of that stuff isn't broken. Mortal Kombat is a lot of fun, but it has no crossplay, so that's also like kind of a downgrade.
Ah.
Because like, you know, the cool thing about Street Fighter 6 is that like, oh, you're on Xbox or you're on PC, oh, I can play with you, no problem. On Mortal Kombat you can't do that.
Really, there's still no crossplay for that. Can't believe
Yeah, and there was a lot of glitches. They're still finding glitches like for that game,
Yeah.
like every other week, so it kind of gets annoying.
An-
But
anyway.
as much as Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
for
Street
sure.
Fighter 6, that's my take. Anyway, we're going to go down to best narrative. If I will say this hands down, if Alan Wake 2 doesn't get Game of the Year, it's going to get best narrative.
Oh yeah, I think so
I
too.
mean, look at this categories. You have Baldur's... Oh, fuck, it's split. Because Baldur's Gate has the most dialogue options, where I've heard even game developers saying, like, this game is, like, kind of ruined. Now we're expected to make this many options in a game. Like, it's ridiculous how many dialogue trees, how many different paths and branches there are, how many different side quests. If you do this character and you do this way, it's just insane how much content there is in Baldur's Gate. But for narrative wise, fuck, I'm gonna have to stick with Alan Wake. I have played Alan Wake and Baldur's Gate. I haven't played Cyberpunk, the expansion, or
Oh, I
Final
haven't either.
Fantasy, or Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I know, as you said, it's similar to the other one. I know they involved Venom in this. Final Fantasy 16, our good buddy has played it, and he was telling me, fucking, yeah, Carlos been playing it. He said it's all right. He liked it a lot. Final Fantasy games have always been just diluted. I don't know what the fuck's going on in any of those games. Any single one I play, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I think overall as a series it's overrated, but I heard this one was good, so
Yeah. I'll eventually want to play it, you know?
so the original Cyberpunk I did like a lot. When I eventually played it,
When they
a year
eventually
later.
fixed it.
Yeah, when they eventually fixed it. That studio is notorious for like not releasing games. Like The Witcher did not work on launch. But anyway, the narrative for that game is pretty sick. You know, they really took that cyberpunk aesthetic, and like really took it to its own.
So my uncle used to
Uh,
play the actual standalone pen and paper game back in the day. He has the
oh,
books and
really?
everything, so it's kind of cool. He played it back
Huh.
in the day. Um, so moving on, narrative. I think Alan Wake. You're going with.
I even though I haven't played Alan Wake, I'd probably get Alan Wake just because like the way everybody talks about it.
Oh, it's so
But
good.
Spider-Man did a lot of cool things that weren't in the comics or movies.
Yeah.
So there's that to go off on. But
Best.
I'd for sure give it Alan Wake.
Yeah, yeah, nice. Now moving
Yeah.
on to best action game. What do you think?
Best.
Out of these nominees, you have Armored Core, Dead Island, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Remnant 2. So I've played Dead Island, I played Armored Core, and I played Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is great rhythm game. Dead Island's great, and Armored Core is fucking hard. Dark Souls robots. Dark Souls mobile suits. Remnant 2, I love the first one. I've yet to play the second one. I don't know what the fuck Ghost Runner 2 is. And
Yeah, I don't either, but people have been talking about that one.
I'll have
So
to check that out.
one for sure that isn't winning is that Dead Island game because literally everybody that bought that game that
Really?
I know personally has said it sucks. So
What?
I don't know. I don't know why it's on here.
I thought it was cool. I had fun with it. I loved the original ones for Xbox.
No, the original one was cool,
Yeah.
but like everybody that I played that has played the second one and also liked the first one just did not like the second one.
Why didn't they like the second one?
They said like a lot of the situations were very like dull. Like it never felt like they were in danger. Difficulty wasn't as good. There was like glitches.
I can
so-
see that. I had fun with it. I guess I'm more of a casual player, so I don't need it to be super fucking hard. I'm like, cool. Hitting zombies with a broom with a fucking battery. Fucking
Yeah, well,
put
what
on it.
separates other survival horror games from other games
That's
like
not
that
a
is
real
like,
survival horror game. That's a survival action horror game, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, I guess that's true.
So-
But games like that, especially in the zombie thing, where you're supposed to feel dreadful. That's why
Yeah.
that's why the Call of Duty Zombies, that Modern Warfare 3 take on it sucks, cause and you don't feel like you're in danger. You just mowing down zombies.
I can see out of this category Armored Core 6.
As even though I have not played Armored Core, I have played both of the old ones. I never beat them,
Yeah.
but I love them.
Armored
And
Core
people-
6 is really fucking good.
So
it's really
I'm sure
good. I'm chapter 4 maybe. I think there's
maybe
a-
between the Armored
yeah.
Core and Remnant, I think those are like the games to like win this.
Hey, Hi-Fi Rush for an indie game is really fucking good.
Oh no, I heard good things about that one too.
It's great.
But
I
the
played
problem
it. I
is
loved
that
it.
it's an indie game.
Yeah.
So this
Hey,
award show.
Hey,
No.
hey,
Listen,
they
listen.
fucking awarded Stray some shit. Stray was an indie game. That was really
No,
good.
that's true. Indies are getting bigger, but at the end of the day, this specific game award show cares about sales more than anything. So if we're going by sales alone, it's probably either like Armored Core or Remnant.
Dead. I'd say Dead Island. I think Dead Island sold better than probably Remnant.
Maybe, but then a lot of people got Dead Island too from like getting expensive GPUs for free.
Yeah,
so
true. That's still considered a sale. And then let's
guess
go
so.
to another fun category, best adaptation, where it's the video games to movies. Out of Castlevania, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Super Mario Movie, and Twisted Metal, what do you think's gonna take this? Javi, go.
I think I haven't watched all of them, but the ones I think that should win are either the Castlevania show or
Last of Us.
Last of Us. Yeah,
Last of Us is gonna take it. Last of Us was great.
Actually, yeah. Now I
Last
think
of
about
Us is
it,
gonna
yeah.
take it.
So
Oh,
it's been a
between
very-
Last of Us and Super Mario.
So it's been a very long time since a show. I think since Game of Thrones has made the general populace, like it doesn't matter what your friend group is, it doesn't matter if you're at work, it doesn't matter if you're at school. People are talking about this every fucking week, and there's no other show on this list that does that. Even people that didn't even know it was a video game had watched. And
Last of
they
Us.
loved the fuck out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Or
it's
it-
The Last of Us for sure.
It's split. You got Super Mario. Everybody knows Mario.
I know.
That everybody knows Mario, and Super Mario movie was pretty good. I liked
No,
it.
I liked it too. It was
liked it.
really good. I was surprised by how
Me,
much I
I'm
liked it.
just gonna toss it out. Twisted Metal was fucking great. I like Twisted Metal. I thought it was fucking good.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. And then Castlevania. If you watch the first one, you're gonna love the second one. It's just as good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the fact that we even have a category like this. You know, back in the day, it was just like, oh, you know, Resident Evil is the best movie series of all time for video game adaptations, and obviously
shit
those
was
movies suck
trash.
ass. They're terrible.
Dude, even that remake, Welcome to Raccoon City, was so fucking terrible. Did you watch that? It was so bad.
No, so pretty much every like either it's live action or an animated Resident Evil like show movies, I don't watch. They're all terrible.
Ugh.
They just can never
was
capture
so
the game.
Bad. Like, they made Leon the fucking idiot cop, and I was just like, this is stupid. This is so bad. I would say watch it, just like crack a beer and laugh at it, because you're like, this is so stupid.
No, but yeah, The Last of Us or Mario for sure. Those two.
Me personally, I'm gonna say Mario just because Mario's gonna take it in this category. I know for sure. For sure,
For me,
Mario.
For me personally, it has to be The Last of Us.
You
and
going last? All right.
I do think Last of Us is gonna take it anyway, just because like the Mario movie was good, but it didn't have like everybody talking about it for like months or weeks.
Yeah.
You know, kind of just came out, and people just let it go after pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Last of Us is truly special.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens to that. You get any new games or anything this week?
I just played the new skins with Street Fighter.
Nice.
Nothing else really. Actually, no. I did buy Persona 5 Tactica, which I probably will stream.
That'd be cool.
Eventually. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have.
I did pick up some comics this week.
Nice. What'd you get this time?
Dude, so this is what I wanted to show. So it sucks. So unfortunately, my comic book store is closing. If you're ever in LA, look up Jeffrey's Comics.
It's closing?
Yeah, Jeffrey's Comics closing after 40 years. And their Santa Monica location, it sucks. But the owner, Jeff Jr., is going to be doing a pull service where you can order comics through him, and he'll do a delivery service, as well as he's doing 2 locations once a week for 3 hours. You can go and pick up comics from him. So it's cool. He got fucked over from the pandemic and everything. It's just a whole bunch of things. It sucks. Anyway, they have a lot of stuff. They're getting rid of a lot of stuff. It's going on sale, 40% off a bunch of shit. So if you're in LA again, go check out Jeffrey's Comics and pick up as much as you can. Yeah, Bobby, I'm telling you right now, after you get off work sometime this week, jam over there. It's like literally.
I'm definitely going.
Dude, they had a big leather-bound Berserk fucking book. I think it's the final collection, like the last series of the manga. And it's a big final band. It's 40% off. You should go pick it up. Yeah, I didn't want to get it because I was like, I don't have any of the other ones. But you've caught up on Berserk, right?
I'm not caught up. I actually just started like last year. But, I love the fuck out of it.
But this is a big leather-bound edition. It's pretty cool. Like, everything's there. So anyway, go check them out. But so I went and go pick things up. And why I'm saying they're closing, because it sucks they're not doing special orders right now anymore, because they don't know when they're going to get books in. So I had to actually order the first 2 issues of this, so I'm not going to read it. I'll do a little bit of samples because this is issue number 3, and I totally spaced that this came out. But you have Wolverine versus the Predator. Fucking cool, right?
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
That's so cool.
It's on issue 3 right now. So again, I ordered the books, the first 2, so I still need to get those. But I'll put in again little pictures like I've been doing. So I really want to check that out. Stoked on that. And then there was a new series. This one looks pretty cool. I don't know why Batman has these very voluptuous lips in there, but this is Batman Echoes. Oh, Batman 89 Echoes. Okay, there you go. Look at those lips on Batman.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
89.
Is this
that look is particular?
Is this the George Clooney Batman then?
Maybe based on it.
No.
Or maybe no. The George Clooney was based on that, but
this is what Batman is this? What's the 89 Batman? Was it George Clooney or what's his name that was in the new DC movie, the new DC Flash movie? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. What's his name? That actor? Know who he is? It's gonna bug the shit out of me. This isn't Schumacher's Batman, right? This was Tim Burton's Batman. It's Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was that actor again? This is going to be an hour segment on me trying to figure out who the fuck that was. Look it up real quick. No. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. It was
Oh, Michael Keaton.
Michael. Yeah, see, Michael Keaton. Yeah, him. Yeah. So that must be that Batman. 89 Batman. Anyway, that was cool. Another new Batman series because there's. Talk about media overload in comics. There's so many fucking offshoots and all of this. You have Batman Offworld, where it's like he's fighting aliens or some shit, I guess. I don't know. Batman Offworld. That's kind of cool. Whatever. And then finally, I didn't have a really big pull this week. I didn't pick up a lot of stuff. You had The Amazing Spider-Man, and I guess is a new villain. Repo. So I guess whatever. Maybe he's added to another C-list villain, or maybe he's cool and this book becomes a lot of money.
Nice, that'd be neat.
You know.
Do they have any Static Shock, like comic books at Jeffries, the new ones? Because I do want to pick those up. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
You'll have to go look.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love Static Shock.
Yeah, I love that cartoon. That cartoon.
Oh, I love the cartoon.
Amazing.
And I love just anything that usually has them in it. You know, it's always a good time. I don't read a lot of comic books like you do, but like I remember picking those up
again
like, pretty frequently.
Again, if I were you, go after work and then go look at the trade section because there's walls of trades and they're all 40% off.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
You can go pick up some good stories right now. So again,
I've been going to Jeffries like my start of middle school when I moved to Lawndale. That's crazy. That sucks.
No,
fuck COVID.
No.
COVID literally ruined everything.
It was a lot of shit. It sucks. He explained the whole thing for me. Go support him. Again, Javi, if you want, you can get signed up on the pull list, and then you can start picking up comics just down the street. They're doing it at Collectors Legion in Redondo. That's a big card shop. So that's cool. Anyway, that's the cool stuff I picked up this week. Let's see, what have I been watching this week? Oh, new HBO TV show came out called The Bookie, about a sports bookie in LA, and he's collecting money. Pretty funny. He's got his friend who's a fucked up NFL player. He got hurt, and they're shaking down people for money and everything. They shake down Charlie Sheen for a watch and everything, and hilarity ensues where crazy shit happens. Check it out, Bookie on HBO. Movies, Godzilla, great. Go check that out. Games, haven't played any games this week. What about you? What's been going on in your media world this week?
So I have started that Fall House of Usher show on Netflix. Well, it's not new anymore. I think it's been a month now, but I finally got around to it. It's directed by the same person that did Midnight Mass on Netflix. So if you guys ever check that out,
I did not like Midnight Mass.
You did not like Midnight Mass?
No, I thought it was dumb. There was a lot of talking, and I was like, this is stupid. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was dumb.
Whatever. It's done by the same dude, and I love Midnight Mass, so I'm looking forward to the rest of this.
The only thing good about Midnight Mass, not to cut you out, was Rahul Cooley. That was about it. His performance was great.
He's in this one too.
Is he? Okay, then I'll have to watch it.
Fuck.
I'm crushing on Rahul.
I'm like a little sleep deprived, so I'm trying to remember his name. Why am I forgetting his name?
If he ever comes across this video, let me know.
Fucking Luke Skywalker, dude. Who the fuck is Luke Skywalker?
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's in it too.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check this out then.
Yeah. And one of his old Rahul's one of his old co-stars from iZombie was also in it.
No, really?
Who played Detective Bamino. Was also in it too. I loved iZombie, so seeing him again. I haven't seen a lot of other shows of him since.
I watched I think 2 episodes of iZombie, and I was like, I was.
What? No, that's like the only good CW show that's ever existed on there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the CW shows are terrible, but that one was really fucking. Especially since like that one has like nothing in similarities to the comics. The comics is like all like a fantasy world, and this is like all modern and not really the same thing at all. There's
what
like
comics? Wait,
the iZombie comics.
They were comics?
Yeah, it's a comic book series. Yeah.
I didn't know they were comics.
Oh, now you know. I don't know if the original comics are good, but the show was really fucking good.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
cool. I'll have to check out House of Usher then.
Yeah. I also finally finished Invincible.
Invincible's
Or at
great.
least the
That's
mid-season.
right. I finished that too. Sorry.
The mid-season finale. So technically the show's not done, but these 4 episodes were fucking phenomenal. Like I cannot wait for the rest of it. And it's gonna be worth the wait because this was for sure worth the wait from season 1 to season 2. But I also hope that the artist, I don't know the whole story, but if he for sure is like one of the co-creators for the show, I hope he makes his money because like he definitely deserves it.
Yeah. Invincible's great.
Aside from that, not much else. New video games. I got Persona 5 Tactica, as I said earlier. I'm probably gonna stream that at some point.
Nice. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
What else? No, go ahead.
Oh, that's it really.
Oh, real quick before I forget, after seeing a Godzilla movie, I walked over to the Warhammer store and I picked up more fucking plastic toy soldiers, and that I did not need. But I picked up 2 Imperial Guard sets, or no, an Imperial Guard
I
set.
just picked up on a monitor that I didn't need. So.
Oh, what monitor did you get?
I got that Asus monitor, that Asus ROG monitor I showed you.
Oh, really? Nice, nice.
Yeah, it was on. Well, it was like on sale for $100, so I was like, "Fuck it, this is probably the lowest I'm gonna get it." So
it was $100.
No, it was $100 off.
Oh, how much was it?
That's probably that's the cheapest I ever saw it. So I was like, okay, I gotta pull.
How much was it?
It was like $650.
Yeah. Well, I can't say shit because I spent a lot of monitors.
I mean, I bought like 2 fight sticks, so fuck it.
I know. Hey, how's the Razer Kitsune doing?
Razer Kitsune is awesome.
Yeah.
All the fuck out of it. Yeah.
We should do a follow. We should do a follow-up video on that.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I could even like talk about the Victrix as well because I still use it from time to time.
Well, I'm saying let's do a follow-up on the Razer because yeah, you've had it now for 2 months.
Yeah,
a month and a half now. At least.
Yeah, at least 2 months now. And it's been a blast. I'm definitely glad I bought this controller. I love Razer. Please sponsor us.
Exactly. Let's chill out for Razer.
Yeah.
I want that fucking Razer fucking shit right there. Anyway, we've been having a fucking great time with everybody here, and I think that's about it for us today.
Yeah, fuck Christmas music, by the way. I hate December.
Dude. I was just in a fucking restaurant today, and they were just blasting all of that shit. Fucking irritating.
Absolutely the worst.
Fucking irritating. Anyway, everybody, thank you for watching. Please, real quick. Please, if you are watching this video right now, stick around for Friday. We will be announcing the first ever really cool, it's a promo to a promo, but it's
announcement to an announcement. Let's go.
Is an announcement to an announcement, and we're going to be releasing a quick little video coming up this Friday on a new metal festival that will be not new. I think this is the 3rd year. Death Over Bakersfield in California. Really good bands. It will be a video on Friday, and then following the 15th, we're going to be doing sit down with the promoters, as well as going through the entire roster of bands. And we are going to be there. At least I will be.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay, we'll both be there. We'll be there with some arcades, interviewing bands, and it'll be a fucking good time. So Death Over Bakersfield next June. We're going to start doing promotions. We're also going to start interviewing bands, having bands play sets here. We're getting all the equipment to be interviewing bands and having them do shows here. So it's going to be cool. So stick around for that. We're going to be playing games while interviewing them. So we'll see how that goes.
Should be fun. Yeah.
Anyway, we have a lot of shit planned. So I thank you for everybody's support if you're watching this. And from the studio, again, I am Shane.
I'm Javi.
And we thank you for tuning in. Stay classy and heavy.
8-bit.
Take it easy, everybody. Until next time. Later.